Clashes on Friday at a market in Afghanistan's Helmand province have claimed the lives of 5 troops and dozens of Taliban fighters, according to local leaders there. The longest war in US history shows no sign of ending either, as Murad Gazdiev now reports.
Afghanistan. The very word is becoming synonymous with failure. The British, the Soviets, and now the Americans. 3 US presidents have tried to win this war and gotten nowhere.
On my orders, the United States military has begun strikes against al-Qaeda terrorist training camps and military installations of the Taliban regime in Afghanistan.
I've decided to maintain our current posture of 9,800 troops in Afghanistan.
I'm also sending General McMaster to Afghanistan to find out how we can make progress alongside our Afghan partners.
It isn't getting bad. It's been bad for near enough 2 decades. What it is going from bad to worse. Monday, explosion near the Iraqi embassy. Tuesday, 30 killed in a mosque blast. Wednesday, 2 US soldiers killed in a convoy attack. Thursday, suicide bomber attacks another NATO convoy. And the week isn't over yet. Trump's mad. He's reportedly threatening to fire the US's top commander in Afghanistan for war failures. See for yourself how much of the country Islamists have now taken over. And they're not done yet. 16 years, the longest war in US history.
What is the goal of the war? Confusion, continued confusion.
I don't know that we have a goal anymore. It kind of got lost.
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I mean, at this point, it's been going on for a long time, and I don't know, what are we doing there?
Being in Afghanistan is an eye-opening experience. The question there isn't if the Taliban will win, but when the Taliban will win. Because it sure as heck isn't the Pentagon that's doing the winning. They'll tell you themselves.
We're not winning in Afghanistan right now.
Are we winning or losing?
Mr. Chairman, I believe we're in a stalemate.
Then again, how do you win this? The Afghan army fights for paychecks, not for a corrupt government in Kabul. The government fights to enrich itself, not the people. NATO troops, they aren't there to bring freedom. They're following orders. It isn't for nothing that they call Afghanistan the graveyard of empires.
Earlier this week, the United States Special Inspector General for Afghanistan admitted that a Defense Department program costing taxpayers almost $500 million had failed to achieve its goals. Former Pentagon official Michael Maloof says the US has got no strategy and won't have one if it continues using only a military solution.
Going on year 16 now, American people are tired of it. They're looking for alternatives, and I think President Trump is voicing their frustration in trying to come to some kind of resolution on this. Now, I know the Russians have an Afghan working group. I was told by some officials recently that they had actually invited the United States to participate in discussions with their group and to discuss a resolution for Afghanistan, but the United States refused. Unbelievable. But it really underscores, once again, the U.S. needs a strategy. It doesn't have one. And it's not going to have one if they're going to rely solely on a military solution.